It's no secret our 16th president was never short on words. Abraham Lincoln's speeches still impact us today.
And he wasn't short on height either. I believe he was very tall.
Yes.
A new program highlights Lincoln as the great communicator in Looking for Lincoln here in your community. Sarah Watson, Executive Director, joins us to tell us all about the great communicator and a brand new one-of-a-kind program that you guys haven't done before.
Absolutely. This is an original program that was designed by Chris Valillo, who is the musician who is one of the two in the program. And he and Lincoln will be having kind of a casual conversation that really is all about the significance of communication and what kind of a communicator Lincoln was, interspersed with music. And when you think about the time, or if you're a history nerd, kind of like me, and you think about the time, mass media was really just kind of at the beginnings with newspapers and telegraph and whatnot. So they were figuring out how to use a really powerful medium.
And tell me a little bit more about these people that put this together, because they sound pretty impressive.
Well, George Buss is the Lincoln impersonator who is just terrific. And he has been studying Lincoln for years and years, so just knows Lincoln. And Chris Valillo is a professional musician who specializes in this period's music. So he has arranged all of the pieces, and he and George have worked out the dialogue. And so we're going to do it for the first time tomorrow night in Quincy, and then next week we'll do it in Danville.
Now, the script for this, is it based on what history says Lincoln actually said? Is it some adaptation of what we think might have happened? How do they go about putting together all of that?
I don't know that they used, actually, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
I'll see it for the first time tomorrow.
All right.
But I think that this will be more casual conversation than trying to use actual quotes.
So we're not going to hear his famous speeches?
No, we probably won't hear the House divided. Or
Yeah, but the locations where you have chosen to put these performances on actually have some significance as well.
Yes, they do. The 6 locations are our 6 gateway communities. The Looking for Lincoln in the Heritage area is actually 43 counties, and I've had a map here in the past, but big area. And so these are the communities that are kind of on the outer edges, so that as people come into the Heritage area to visit, this is kind of where they're welcomed first. So we chose to do the concert 6 times in the 6 communities.
What kind of tickets and costs and things are required if you're wanting to go to one? How does that work?
No cost at all.
Gotta love that.
How's that?
Hey, that sounds good to me.
Well, and it's an opportunity for us to remind people that the Heritage area is here and that the Lincoln story goes far beyond Springfield, that it really covers all of Central Illinois. His presence was really all throughout Central Illinois, and we just love to do things like this.
I have noticed, if you see the brown signs on the road when you're driving of a historical marker, almost every one of them in our area seems to be Lincoln related. It's like, this is where Lincoln stopped and had a lunch or whatever. So
because he really was that significant person for Central Illinois. I would be remiss if I didn't say the Illinois Arts Council actually is helping fund this. So it's in part due to them that we're able to do these series of concerts.
So talk to me a little bit about what else you've got going on, because this is just one of the many things that your Looking for Lincoln program does.
Very busy this summer, it sounds like.
Well, we do. We also sponsor 5 signature events, and these, again, are events out in the communities. One is in Bloomington. One is in Pittsfield. If you've never been to Pittsfield, Illinois, it's between Springfield and Quincy. They do a weekend-long reenactment of a Civil War battle.
Oh, wow.
And they're out by Pittsfield's Lake, so it feels like this really authentic setting, and it's impressive, and it's a great learning opportunity. We have one in Quincy. These are all Lincoln-related events. We, as you know, Heather, come to the State Fair.
That's what I was just going to say. That's where I always enjoy seeing you.
Now, I'm just hoping we can combine the frivolity that was had on the giant slide last year with the Lincoln impersonator. Will he do the slide?
Let's time it.
Will Lincoln do the slide for us?
Absolutely. He does it with the state police every year.
This would be great.
Do we even have an update on this slide, if it's still going to be there?
It is going to be there.
Breaking news. Okay.
It has been sold, but they're going to keep it at the fair.
Awesome.
So,
I did not know that.
And then the other one, and probably biggest, is History Comes Alive in Springfield, which runs all summer. So when you're in Springfield in the summer, you can see living history all summer long.